Okay, you guys want to fill me in? Why do I feel like I was blindsided out there?
Because you were. Look, but that's okay, all right? It's the last trick Othello's got up his sleeve.
Yo, fam, he's really going to offer 3 first-round draft picks on top of me. For Shep? I mean, is Phil even going to sign off on that?
It's unclear.
Well, there's more support for the trade on social than I would like to see.
What does that mean?
Next, we're headed to the Rec. This player had the most impressive Rec run this season, earning them the title of Rec MVP.
And the award goes to Fear of God E17. Congratulations. Next, we're highlighting one of the best players in the W. The points this player put on the board surpassed all.
This season's MVP in the W is Sublime to Track 24. Congratulations.
It's Sublime Track 24. From Sweden, I wasn't expecting.
We know some teams are stuck in the cycle of we think this is the year. We think we may finally get over the hump. He's checked in for the Kings. Davian Mitchell comes in for Fox.
And there's one area where the Cavs have been very good the past few seasons. That's the draft. They've made some terrific picks in terms of personnel.
On the floor for Sacramento. Big men on the floor for them, Barnes and Sabonis. Mitchell is out there with Kevin Huerter. And it's Novak in at the small forward position.
Domantas Sabonis has filled out his frame, and if you need some physicality around the rim, this guy is willing to do it.
You're right, GA, they have, and the draft's been essential to the rebuild effort in Cleveland.
And they've been so smart about it. You look at the guys they brought in, Mobley, Garland, Sexton. They nailed just about every one of their selections.
Count the basket.
And the story here, Kevin, early on, is how well they've shot the basketball.
The Cavaliers trail by 6. Passes it to Okoro.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Back to Garland. Allen against Sabonis. Allen passes to Garland. 5 on the clock. Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
Here's Mitchell, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
And the Kings look a whole lot different now than they did for most of the 21-22 season. And they were changes that had to be made.
The first free throw is good. Now when a team suffers a playoff drought like the Kings have, Greg, you can expect some major moves.
And you just hope they can find some stability, Kevin, moving forward. This is a team that's gone through 12 head coaches since the last time they made the playoff.
Here's what Sacramento's going with right now. Medu, he's checked in for Sabonis. Murray comes in for Harrison Barnes. And Monk's subbed in for Kevin Huerter. Pass to Neto. Over Mitchell. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. Monk with the ball. He's picked up by Lopez. Here's Novak. That one falls.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
And it's LeVert missing. Here's Sacramento now. They're on a 19-7 run. MP with it. The scoring numbers have been solid for him. He's averaging just under 14 points a game. Timeout called, Cleveland. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance with some Gatorade. It's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
There's 37 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Back to Mitchell. Uses the glass to finish the lane. Mitchell's got 9.
There is a level of physicality, and the frame of Donovan Mitchell allows him to finish through contact.
LeVert against Mitchell. Here's Lopez. Mitchell kicks to LeVert. Mitchell outside. Lopez right side. He gets it up. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And as the first quarter wraps up, already at double-digit.
14, the Kings 24. Let's give it up for your Cavs powerhouse team.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And let's quickly break down the game we've been watching for the Kings, guys.
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
What terrific work at the offensive end. They have built some early momentum here.
On the court for the Kings as the second quarter gets underway. Big men on the floor for them, Barnes and Sabonis. Monk is out there with Fox, and it's Novak in at the 3. Allen outside, and there's the pass to Osman. He kicks it to Okoro. 4 on the shot clock. And Okoro throws it down.
Well, showing some craftiness with the ball. Okoro looking opportunistic on the offensive end.
Pass to Monk. Down low, here's Novak. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Garland, the pass to Neto. Back to Garland. To the paint. And stolen by Barnes. And now the Kings fast break. MP with the ball. And it's good, 2 points. Novak's got 12 points in the game.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Well, a key member of that 73-win Golden State Warrior team was Harrison Barnes.
And almost the forgotten part of the famed death lineup, it was Barnes, Steph, Clay, Draymond, and Andre Iguodala. Harrison, a big piece of that 2015 championship team as well.
Wade, he's checked in for Cleveland. Sacramento also making some changes. Miles checked in for Sabonis. And Kevin Huerter subbed in for Monk.
Fox just brimming with confidence right now. I like how he uses that mid-range game, and he knows right now he's got that green light.
Fires the 3. Okoro shot is off. Sacramento leading by 16. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Thanks very much. Karis LeVert has become one of the game's best slashers. He says, honestly, I just go to the front of the rim and work on different spins. Getting more comfortable with both hands and finishing. Kyrie Irving did that when he was younger, and that's one of the ways he became a great finisher. Kevin, back to you.
He is a great finisher. David, thanks. He's studying the greats, and it's paying off. It's Garland. To halt the run, and Allen with the layup.
You know what? That's all about hustle and a nose for the basketball. Tremendous job on the offensive glass by Jared Allen.
Fox passes to Novak. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
I'll tell you, right now, these guys cannot be stopped.
Boy, it looks like their confidence is at an all-time high, just feeding off each other right now.
Looking at who's out there now for the Cavaliers. Lopez, he's checked in for Jared Allen. Karis LeVert comes in for Isaac Okoro.
2 minutes.
And it's Mitchell in for Raul Neto.
2 minutes.
And here are the Kings now. They're on a 13-4 run. GA, it wasn't long ago that the Cavs were an afterthought in the NBA.
Well, not anymore. I mean, Cleveland has a tremendous young roster. They play some of the toughest D in the NBA, and they're only going to get better in the years to come.
With the floater, and Garland puts it in. Garland's got his second bucket of the night.
Well, that's how you use the floater. Darius Garland gets into his bag.
And the dunk by Lyles.
Of the two offenses here tonight, you can tell theirs is just a bit more in sync.
And I think because of that, they've gotten the better looks to start this basketball game.
Passes it to Wade. Got a piece of it, and stolen by Murray. One-on-one fast break. In the dunk by Lyles.
Oh, great pass from Murray. I like whenever he looks to get his guys involved.
Mitchell outside. Back to Garland. Mitchell outside. And he uses the glass on the layup. Mitchell's got 11 points.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by MP. And the Cavaliers making a change here. So as we conclude the first half, so far, fairly...
Your Cavaliers, 27. The Kings, 48.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different...
Substitution.
Checked in for Garland. MP's checked in for the Kings. Evaluating recent attempts, Doris, to create super teams. They haven't quite worked out as planned, have they?
What we understand now is the game isn't played on paper. So many things go into winning. Chemistry, health, and if you risk your future trying to put together a super team with no consideration for what comes next, that can be problematic.
We've got a Coro. Jared Allen is out there with Donovan Mitchell. And it's Neto in at the 1 spot. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. In transition, here come the Cavaliers. Count that one, and the Kings' lead has been cut down to just 6 points with the basket for Mitchell.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Probably the most important thing is they regrouped. They worked out some of their frustrations, and now they're starting to have some fun.
Fox feeling it out a bit. Inside, stolen by Okoro. Mitchell outside. Right around 3 minutes into the second half. It's tipped. Dives for it. And the ball out of play. The Kings will inbound.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
A big group substitution here for Sacramento. That's who's checked in for Sabonis. Murray comes in for Harrison Barnes. Monk's checked in for Kevin Huerter. And it's Mitchell in for Fox. Timeout called by the Kings.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, this is why you hate to lose momentum. It can be hard to get it back.
Mitchell dishes to Nova. Can they get it? Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Over the last few seasons, the Kings have been near the bottom of the defensive rating. And, GA, that is a problem.
Yeah, I think they've tried to address that a little in the draft, taking Davion Mitchell back in 21, but it's been a consistent issue in Sacramento.
Well, Karis LeVert giving you a glimpse into how high that vertical goes. That is nice.
Pass to Mitchell. Here's Medu. Up top, Monk. LeVert defending. The shot by Monk is no good.
Great rim protection to prevent him from converting. Beautiful.
Here's Osman, covered by MP. Near the three-point line, it's Mitchell. Cleveland with a fresh shot clock. Another shot. And the shot is long. Kings leading now by 4. In the corner, Murray with it. Takes the 3. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Allen's got 9 rebounds now tonight. LeVert in the corner. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Here's the pass to Lopez. Back to LeVert from downtown. A three-pointer is right on target. LeVert's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Karis LeVert has worked diligently to make his three-point shot legitimate. Knocks that one down.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento. Indoors, hasn't it been fun watching the evolution of Jared Allen? My goodness.
It certainly has, Kevin. This guy has proven he is an all-star caliber player. We know he's a double-double machine. He prides himself on hitting the glass. Any center on any team is going to have a problem if he gets near the cup because of his shot-blocking ability.
And Cleveland making a change here. Garland's checked in.
Talent on full display for MP. This guy's putting on a clinic.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. It's Levert with the drive. Tries again, and that's 2 points on the layup. Levert's got his third bucket of the night.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
And to me, this is a common theme that's running through the league right now. Guys looking to leak out rather than box out.
Here's Novak. No good on the last second attempt there. And we've reached the end of the third quarter. Just a terrific game so far. Kings ahead, leading by just 1. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And so it's Cleveland taking care of business in this one. They had to scrape and claw to push it to overtime, but they really came out in the extra period.
What a ride. I mean, I thought it might end in regulation, but you know what? They came through big and did exactly what was necessary once we got into OT.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. And we'll see you next time.
Unbelievable game, MP. Playing your tail off out there.
Thank you, Coach. Thank you.
That trade rumor really lit a fire into you, huh?
Man, all I keep thinking about is being back.
It's time for you to plead your case. Now, I don't want you to take any questions when you're in there.
Whoa, no questions.
No. Talk about why you've proven that you belong here. All right? You'll never have a better chance than now. Okay. Support for this trade on social, it's dipped below 10%.
So you want to strike while the iron's hot?
Exactly. Speak from the heart. And then
Make
leave.
it sound...
How you feeling?
I
you have
feel
any questions
good.
before you go on?
Nah, no questions. I feel really good. Stan seems super cool. I'm ready for it.
Interesting.
What? What's up?
Looks like a fella is out.
Stop playing.
He just tweeted that.
Hold
He's
on.
out.
Let me.
No.
Give me your phone. Give me a sec. Give me a second. Okay. After spending the last 7 years of my NBA career helping build this team the city deserves, blah, 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 it is with great sadness I announce that I'll be stepping down from my role as general manager effective immediately.
Give me my phone.
Hold on, there's more. It has become clear in the recent days that I share a different vision for the future of this franchise than the current leadership
They're
group.
coming. Give me my phone.
And we have mutually decided to part ways.
I've told you all of this.
Crazy.
Never keep
MP, thank you so much for coming. I'm sure you've probably already heard the news by now.
Focus.
You know,
Right?
obviously, we're...
Oh, looks like you got what you wanted. Hope you're ready for it. We're going to be asking you about it.
Obviously, we're going to have to cover this. You game to change topics?
That depends, Jocelyn. Are you game to cover Othello's unfortunate departure with a fair and balanced perspective?
You know how this works, Ashley. News happens. Kendrick and JJ react. I mean, I can't tell them what to say.
We both know that Kendrick has a certain agenda when it comes to MP.
With all due respect, you were well aware of Kendrick's views regarding your client before agreeing to this interview. So I guess I'm just trying to figure out what exactly has changed here.
I'm just trying to make sure that you don't railroad my client on national television.
That is not fair. We don't railroad. We don't do gotcha interviews.
Hey. Ashley, I appreciate your intensity. I do. But let's just take a breather. I'll answer whatever question you guys got. I have nothing to hide.
Great. You're on in 30.
Wish me luck.
Look, your access to MP is a privilege. It's not a right. Remember that. What is so funny?
Oh, please. You should be paying us for this publicity. Your client just eviscerated his enemy and now gets to brag about it on national television. Pretty sure that's as big as a win as there is. But thank you.
I mean, first off, you're never happy when someone loses their job. I think we all can agree on that. But if you're in charge of a team's roster and you think Shep Owen's going to win more games than I will, then, I mean, maybe you deserve to lose your job.
Oh.
Yeah. I mean, that being said, I'm sure Othello's going to land on his feet. He's smart, savvy. You know, he's a good guy. But I feel like he was planning his exit for a while now. I mean, based off his behavior, it seemed like he was trying to get fired.
Wow. Hot take.
MP, you know and the world know I'm one of Shep's biggest fans.
Yeah, and one of my biggest haters, too.
Oh, slow down. I'm not a hater. I just call it like I see it. And right now, the way I see it, I got to eat a little crow. Because you got a mean streak in you, boy. You got that killer instinct that, quite frankly, I ain't think you had.
I mean, thank you, but is there a question in there?
Yeah. Where's this version of MP been hiding?
You know, fellas, I'm not really one of those people that just have to tell everybody what I'm about. I'm just about it. So if you missed it, you know, I don't know what to say. Pay close attention next time, I guess.
And speaking of killer instinct, the reason we originally asked you on the show was to talk about the legendary press conference you just gave. Can you tell us a little bit about that, how you decided that it was time to speak up for yourself so publicly?
That was a spur of the moment thing. You know, all the noise about Shep, you know, when quite frankly, I've been outperforming him my entire career since high school. You know what I'm saying? And then you add in the trade rumors, the disrespect, the questioning my leadership style. I had enough, you know? And what y'all saw was me reaching my breaking point.
MP, there was some speech, kid.
I'm impressed as well. You really put it all out there.
Listen, man, I had to, you know. That was it. I had to.
You certainly did, and now you'll be leading the city into the future as the unquestioned cornerstone of that franchise. MP, thank you for coming by.
Oh, man, anytime, man.
All right.
Appreciate it. Come on, Perk, bring it in.
Oh, look
I
at
know
that.
you always hating, but come on. I mean, cool now, bro. We cool now.
Man, yeah, we all right, man. We all right.
That's my
It's a
guy,
lot of
man.
pressure on you.
There he is, boys. Face of the franchise.
Appreciate you guys. Thank you. Way to step up. I got you.
I just got a request from Top Takes Daily. They want to have you on to talk about that epic rant.
Okay, so it played well.
Oh, yeah. Social is buzzing. They're calling it your superstar moment.
Okay, that sounds good.
It's very good. And Top Takes Daily is just going to amplify your message. I'd say the chances of you getting traded at this point are between, I don't know, 0
Next up, we have another new award category. This one is for those My NBA fans.
With so many ways to build a league, so many decisions to make, championships are well earned in My NBA modes.
So this is the one for the player that is in GM in the making. The exec of the year is Chicago Ghost 45. Congratulations.
All right, here we go. My personal favorite award, the Top Play of the Year award, receiving the most votes across all platforms right here on 2K TV.
You have been voting all season long, and it comes down to
this is the time of the season when some teams start to transform, for better or for worse, Brent.
Yeah, we either see some clicking.
Substitution. He's checked in for New York. Derrick Rose comes in for Brunson. Murray's checked in for Sacramento. MP comes in for Barnes. Taking a look at Sacramento. Up front, it'll be Murray and Sabonis. De'Aaron Fox is out there with Malik Monk. And it's MP in at the 3.
MP showing a bit of muscle on that take. Does a great job of just keeping his focus.
Rose, the pass to Barrett. Top it against Murray.
2 minutes.
Back to Barrett.
The first. 2 minutes.
Shot clock at 5. Launches a 3. Rebound by the Kings.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Here's Fox. Counted. 2 for 4 from the field now.
The closer that Fox gets inside, the more effective he could say. I guess you could say he's good in the Fox hole. Sabonis such a huge asset to this team, plays the 4 and the 5 spot really well. Very good passer, and he's deserved the 2 All-Star appearances in the Eastern Conference.
They grabbed their own miss.
Man, I thought he was making that in so close. That's some aggressive defense.
Pass to Sabonis. Here's Novak. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2. And how about the impact that Sabonis has had thus far, Brent?
Well, the reliability, BA, is down there on the glass and doing the dirty work, trying to grab those boards and get some scrappy points in the paint. That's what Sabonis is all about. So he's got the entire package as an inside player.
Rose with it. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. No good on the shot. Great D that time from Murray. For Sacramento, they've got 6 of 14 in so far. Pass to Fox. And we've got 28 seconds left in the opening quarter. And Sabonis slams it in.
Sabonis has a great nose to rebound the ball, and then he just sent it back in.
MP against Barrett.
He looked like he rushed it a bit. The defense wasn't terrible, but still, he's got to knock that down.
Monk passes to Fox. From downtown, and that's not going to go. A nice first quarter of play. We've seen plenty of offense so far.
16. The Kings. 15. And your next.
And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. All right, before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Knicks?
Attacking relentlessly, drawing fouls. They won that first quarter at the stripe.
Yeah, they were going right at the opponent here and forcing their hand. I mean, like literally making them foul them.
On the court for the Kings, second quarter underway. Barnes is out there with Chimezie Metu. Then it's Davion Mitchell. Then there's Kevin Huerter. And it's MP in at the 3. Well, for the Knicks, what's it going to take to bring them back to the glory days?
Oh, that's a loaded question, B.A. But first of all, a superstar would certainly help. They haven't really had one for quite some time. If they can either develop or attract an elite all-star player, that would be a start to turning this New York franchise around and becoming possibly a contender.
Brunson, the shot is good, and the assist by Rose. Brunson's got 7 points in the game.
Another assist in the career of D. Rose.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, Brian. Well, the Kings made a big trade last season to acquire all-star Domantas Sabonis. It's clear they want to break from their league-long playoff drought, and they're hoping he can help them do it. He said, quote, "It's exciting. I want to be here. We're going to fight and get wins." Back to you.
Yeah, they're all in, Allie. Thank you. Outside Herder. Pass to Novak. He's got it. 4 for 4 now. He's automatic.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Hart with it. Here's Sims. Outside Brunson. Rose outside. Hart from long range. It's hauled in by Herder. The Kings have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. MP against Rose. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
So the Kings making a change here. Lyles is checked in.
And what you like about MP is that he doesn't take himself too seriously, which helps him mesh well with other players and coaches.
Shot's good by Hart.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
The Kings trailing. And Josh Hart listed at 6'5", but he plays much bigger than that.
He does. I mean, just so strong on defense in the post, BA. Often will guard up a position, and his rebounding numbers show he plays well above his listed height. They have no answer defensively inside.
Brunson against Mitchell. Rose left side. Right side Hart. The shot. They get it again. That one's good. Sims. And the Knicks lead by 1.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
You can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them. You can tell right now the teammates are scanning the floor to find him and feed him. Why not?
Now a timeout called by New York. And every team has them. Those games where you just don't have it. Why does that happen, Grant?
Well, B.A., I think, first of all, 82 games. It's a grind of a season. You factor in traveling, injuries, players out for different reasons. You're going to have moments like this where it just doesn't happen. You know what you do? You learn from it, you move on, and you get ready for the next night.
Here's Brunson. Good D by Murray.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
You get the sense that guys on this team really like playing with MP. Just such a high IQ player.
Domantas Sabonis, he's checked in for Lyles.
Yeah, the shocker of the 2022 trade deadline. A deal centered around Domantas Sabonis going to Sacramento and Tyrese Halliburton sent to Indy.
And it's good for 2. MP's got 13 points now in the quarter.
He's going off this quarter. A huge reason why this team is on top.
Brunson finds Barrett. Stolen by MP. Here we go. The Knicks pull it in, and the foul called on MP. And that's his first foul of the game. So we conclude the first half.
The first half with a score: the Knicks 30, the Kings 38.
And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books.
Substitution.
Sims, he's checked in for Robinson. Hart comes in for Quickly. And it's Derrick Rose in for Brunson. They've got Josh Hart, R.J. Barrett out there with Obi Toppin. Then there's Derrick Rose, and it's Sims in at the 5. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. Outside Hart. Pass to Barrett. 3-pointer. Oh, he connects. His 7th basket. He's 7 of 15 now.
Barrett had some time to focus there. And he made that one count.
Outside Herder.
42.
And here's MP. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It goes on Obi Toppin.
And the defense knows they got to cover MP very close, but he gets physical and exploits the coverage there for a foul.
The Knicks making a switch here. Quickly's checked in. Murray's checked in for the Kings. Mitchell comes in for Fox. And there's the lob. Hey, great communication on the lob.
That was a sensational pass. And then the catch and finish in the same motion? Ridiculous.
Alley-oops like that are so rare, you simply have to take a second to enjoy it. Inside Barnes, pass to Herder. From 13, and that one's good. Mitchell. And the Kings lead by 14.
Shooters tend to be hungry, but this time Herder finds an open teammate. And with Kevin Herder, I just love the plug-in ability of him as a player. He just can play some with the ball, a little bit off the ball, a good cutter, lots of complementary skill there.
And it's Quickly with a miss.
Yeah, he's really scrambling to keep them in this game. Gotta respect that hustle.
And the whistle on the shot. Got some contact there. Misses the shot, but he'll shoot 2. And Brent with Kevin Herder, he's been steady throughout his career.
Well, he can dish it around and get in there for some boards. Again, there's just so much to his game, but certainly that three-point shooting is something that Kevin relies on, as do his teammates.
Hartenstein, he's checked in for New York. The Kings also with a sub. Davis is checked in. Barrett finds Quickly. Here's Hartenstein. He's guarded by Barnes. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Yeah, ever since the Nets relocated to Brooklyn in 2012, the rivalry between the Nets and Knicks has intensified. Now, both teams trying to prove that New York belongs to them.
Lyles, he's checked in for the Kings. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. Well, De'Aaron Fox is a competitor. He said, I want to win. I know there's more that I can do. Just trying to create a spark, some type of energy. You can talk about what you did in high school and college, but you have to take it to a totally different level if you want to be one of those guys in the league. Brian?
Allie, thank you. Hart passes to Quickly. 5 to shoot. Over Herder. And again, the Knicks missing. It'll be hard for the Nets to take New York City away from the Knicks. They've been there so long.
So true, B.A. But the Nets have attracted more star players lately. Top free agents choosing to go to the Nets instead of the Knicks. We'll see if this trend continues moving on.
Shot's good by Hart.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
Here's Novak. Ooh, nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. MP's got 19 points.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Quickly passes to Toppin. Davis against Hart. Pass to Quickly. Outside Barrett. Two points. That one goes. Give him 20.
Well, this is R.J. Barrett having himself a big-time game. And he's beating the defense in so many ways right now.
Shots good by Novak.
Terrific design and execution, leading to an opportunity right at the rim.
And so it's the Sacramento Kings with an impressive 16-point lead heading into the break. We hear teams talk about wanting to get the ball inside, but this is how you do it. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
The coaches talk about it.
Checked in for New York. The Kings also with a sub. MP's checked in. Taking a look at the Kings. Trey Lyles is out there with MP. Then it's Domantas Sabonis. Then it's Malik Monk. And it's Fox. So no problem for Sacramento as they get the win. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Brent Behring, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching this 2K Sports presentation of the NBA. So long, everyone.
He knows, so we'll just lay it out to him.
Yeah.
Do you want to sit down?
No, you stay.
You sure?
Just sit.
Should I come back?
Okay. No, we're good.
I didn't want to interrupt this conversation.
Have a seat.
All right.
I was hoping we can talk about how the Othello situation played out.
Yeah, I mean, it was just business, right?
Not the way I do business.
Not the most friendliest guy, huh?
A little cold, but